There is a man in Ohio who makes $78,000 a year, and last month he cried in his car at a gas station because his card was declined for a tank of fuel. He is not lazy, he is not reckless, he does not have a gambling problem or a drug problem or a secret second family draining his accounts. What he has is a problem that nobody talks about because nobody can see it. It has no name on his bank statement. It doesn't show up in any single transaction. It hides in plain sight in the smallest, most ordinary moments of his week. And it is quietly costing him, and roughly 70% of Americans like him, over $4,000 every single year. This is small steps, big wealth. And today we're going to put a name on the invisible thing that's been quietly emptying your accounts. Because once you can see it, you can stop it. And once you stop it, the math of your life starts to change. Behavioral economists have a name for what happened to the man in Ohio. They call it silent spending. Money that leaves your account without you ever consciously deciding to spend it. Not impulse buys, not splurges, not the obvious culprits. Silent spending is different. It feels like nothing. It looks like nothing. And that is exactly why it's so dangerous. Think of your finances like a wooden boat crossing a long ocean. Most people are taught to watch out for storms, the big dramatic events that can sink you, a job loss, a medical bill, a bad investment. But the boats that actually sink in real life don't sink in storms. They sink because of tiny cracks in the hull. Cracks so small you can barely see them. Cracks that let in a single drop of water at a time, for years, until one day the boat is just gone. That is silent spending. And in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you the 3 cracks draining your boat right now. By the end, you'll know exactly where to look and exactly what to do about it. Crack number 1, the subscription ghost. Right now, the average American adult is paying for somewhere between 9 and 12 recurring subscriptions every single month. But when researchers ask them to list those subscriptions from memory, the average person can only name 4 out of 12. The other 8 are ghosts, services you signed up for once, possibly years ago, that are still pulling money out of your account every 30 days while you've completely forgotten they exist. A streaming service you tried during a free trial in 2023, a meditation app you used for 1 week, a magazine subscription that auto-renewed silently, a cloud storage upgrade you don't even need anymore. Each one, small, $8, $12, $16. None of them feel like anything, but together they quietly take between $70 and $140 out of your account every month. That's up to $1,700 a year, paid for things you don't even remember signing up for. Here's the fix. It takes 15 minutes. Open your banking app. Sort your last 60 days of transactions by recurring charges. Most banks now do this automatically. There's usually a tab called Subscriptions or Recurring. Make a single list. Next to each one, write one word: keep or cancel. Not I'll think about it, not maybe later, just keep or cancel. That one decision made once will recover hundreds of dollars before this weekend's. Crack number 2, the convenience tax. This one is harder to see than the first and harder to fix because it doesn't feel like spending at all. It feels like saving time, saving effort, saving yourself from one more annoying task at the end of a long day. Food delivery instead of cooking, ride share instead of the train, same-day shipping instead of waiting 2 days, a pre-cut bag of fruit at the grocery store instead of the same fruit, uncut, for half the price. Each one costs you between $3 and $7 more than the slower version, and each one genuinely feels, like a gift you're giving to your future self. The truth is more uncomfortable. The average household pays a convenience tax of somewhere between $180 and $240 every month, $2,400 a year, for the privilege of skipping 10 minutes. Now, here is what I am not going to tell you. I am not going to tell you to never use delivery again. I am not going to tell you to take the bus when you're sick, or cook from scratch every night, or live like a monk to save $12. Here is what I'm going to tell you. Before you tap the order button, pause just for one breath and ask yourself a single question. Is this saving me a Saturday morning? Or am I about to pay $6 to skip 10 minutes I was just going to spend scrolling my phone anyway? If it's the Saturday morning, pay the tax. It's worth it. If it's the 10 minutes, keep your $6. Multiply that single question across a month, then a year. The number that comes back is the size of your next vacation. Crack number 3, the Decoy discount. This one is different from the first two, because the first two were accidents, subscriptions you forgot, convenience you reached for. The Decoy discount is not an accident. It is engineered by people far smarter than you or me, paid millions of dollars to make sure you spend money you weren't planning to spend. Was $80 now $50? Buy 2, get 1 free. Add $9 more for free shipping? Every single one of these phrases was designed in a lab, tested on thousands of people, refined for one specific outcome, to make you feel like you're winning while you hand over money you weren't going to hand over 30 seconds ago. When you see save $30, your brain reads it as money gained. But if you weren't going to buy the thing at all, you didn't save $30. You spent $50. The discount didn't save you anything. It made you a customer. Here is the test that breaks the spell. Before you put the item in the cart, not after, before, ask yourself one question. Would I buy this today if it cost full price and there was no sale? If the honest answer is yes, the discount is real and the savings are real, enjoy them. If the honest answer is no, or even maybe, walk away. The discount wasn't built for you. It was built to bypass you. And the moment you can name what's happening, the spell is broken. 3 cracks, 3 fixes, and there is a way to combine them into a single habit that takes less than 5 minutes a day and recovers, on average for people who actually do it, between $3,000 and $4,000 in the first year alone. I call it the 72-hour rule, and it works because it doesn't require willpower. It doesn't require a spreadsheet. It doesn't require you to track every dollar like a forensic accountant. It requires one thing: a pause. Step 1. Every time you are about to buy something that wasn't on a list you made before today, you do not buy it. You write it down. The item, the price, the date, that's it. Step 2. You wait 3 days, 72 hours. During those 3 days, you do absolutely nothing about it. Don't research it. Don't look at it again. Just let time pass. Step 3. After 3 days, you look at the list and ask yourself one honest question. Do I still want this? Or did I just want the feeling of buying it? Studies on impulse purchasing show that between 40 and 60% of unplanned wants disappear completely within 72 hours, just by waiting. That is the entire system. No app, no subscription, no fee, just a pause, and the trust that 3 days from now, you'll know things you don't know right now. I want to say something here that doesn't fit in a personal finance video, but should. The reason you feel broke right now, even if you have a decent income, is probably not because you are bad with money. The economy is not pretending to be hard. It is genuinely hard. Wages have not kept pace with rent. Groceries cost more than they did 2 years ago, for less. The math you grew up with, where work led to comfort, is broken in ways that aren't your fault. So when you read finance advice that says just earn more, or just start a side hustle, or just invest more aggressively, and it makes you feel a little smaller, a little more behind, that feeling makes sense. Earning more is a long road, and not everyone has access to it equally. But here is what almost nobody has the courage to say. The fastest, most powerful financial change available to a person living in this economy right now is not earning more. It is plugging the cracks. Because for every dollar you keep that was already yours, you didn't have to wake up at 5 in the morning. You didn't have to ask for a raise. You didn't have to risk anything. You just stopped losing what you already had. That is what this channel is about. Not flashy, not Instagram worthy, not passive income while you sleep. Just small, quiet, consistent decisions The kind that compound through the boring spaces between paychecks. Until one day you look up and your boat's no longer sinking. It's sailing. If anything in this video made you pause, actually pause and recognize yourself in one of those three cracks. That pause is the work. That pause is the whole point. You don't need to do anything dramatic tonight. You don't need to delete every app or cancel everything or feel guilty about a coffee. You just need to know what to look for now. And you do. Next week, we'll go in the opposite direction. We'll talk about silent earnings, the small, quiet income most people leave on the table every year, forgotten cash back, tax credits people qualify for and don't claim, refunds that expire silently. Most viewers leave between $800 and $2,000 unclaimed each year. Next Sunday, we'll find yours. If small steps make sense to you, if quiet, real, unglamorous progress is the kind of progress you can actually live with, this is your channel. Until next time. Small steps, big wealth.